broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello, everybody. You are watching and listening to AFTERBUZZ TV's concert experience. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and subscribe on iTunes and SoundCloud as well. Very special guest today, Tara Macri is here. I just said Macri.
It's
Macri,
okay,
damn it, I was practicing. Tara Macri, there we go. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having
You're like,
me.
thanks for starting this off on the wrong foot.
No.
Okay, we want to get to know you a little bit more before we talk about all your music. I know we just came into Prettiest Girl in the Room, new single.
Yes, I heard that. That was exciting.
That's you singing.
That's me.
We're going to throw some rapid fire questions at you. So just say whatever pops in your head, okay?
Okay.
First thing you do when you wake up in the morning.
Go to boxing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's intense.
Yeah, it is. I've kind of taken a break this week because I was getting a little sore. But yeah.
Every morning.
I have been.
Wow.
Yes, but I'm now taking it easy because
I'm
I got
going to back up a
addicted.
little bit.
Yeah.
Please don't hit me. Biggest regret.
Oh my gosh. Next one. Pass.
Pass. Okay.
Okay.
Last song you downloaded.
Rihanna's Give Me Money.
A Bitch Better Have My
Yeah,
Money.
Bitch
Okay.
Money, yeah.
The last tweet you deleted.
Oh my gosh.
These are really hard.
These are so hard. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you delete tweets ever?
Not ever. No.
Oh, really? I'm like the king of it. Like,
Why do you say something that you like?
I just have typos. Oh. I'm not that controversial.
That's so funny you say that because isn't Kim Kardashian trying to get something on Twitter
So you can edit it,
so you
right?
can edit it?
Look at her using her fame for good.
Yeah.
That's
Well, then that I should do that. Then yeah.
maybe you just
I
don't
just
care.
leave it.
Yeah, that's
people
fine.
check out my Twitter. There's mistakes.
It's fine. Okay, first concert.
I think I went to Billy Joel and Elton John with my dad.
Oh, that's like a good first concert.
Yeah, my dad. I grew up. My dad would just always play Billy Joel, Elton John. So.
That's cool. Mine was Baha Man.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember that? Okay, the last concert you went to.
I went to Kimbra.
Oh.
On the Wilshire.
Okay.
She is incredible.
Insane, right?
So freaking talented.
Okay.
Yeah.
Biggest accomplishment.
Like musically?
Sure.
Or
We can take or in life.
I mean, I have to say right now, like Prettiest Girl, like right now, what's happening in this
Yeah.
moment, releasing the song is awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, celebrity crush.
Oh my gosh. I like Sean Penn, but
Okay.
but just I'm a fan of his work, so I don't.
It's more than just looks.
I get
It's the whole package.
We'll have to think about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
take that. And a song you're most embarrassed to admit is on your iPod.
Let's see. Oh, I don't want to pass so much on them, but if I think of it during the interview, I'll just blurt
Okay.
it out.
We'll just come back to these.
Yeah, we'll come back to a few of them.
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
randomly be like,
Pass. Okay, so you started playing music when you were 2.
Yeah, I was super. Yeah, I drove my parents crazy.
Were you? So
Yeah.
you were playing piano and singing, doing all that. Okay.
My grandfather taught me how to play the piano. Three Blind Mice was like
Oh,
the
wow.
song, and there's a photo of us on the piano. So that's kind of where I started. I think I owe it to him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you always into music growing up?
Yeah. My dad used to be a drummer
Oh wow.
back in the day. So I guess when they saw that that's where I really wanted to go, they just threw me in whatever, lessons. They're like, yeah, go do this, but only if you want to, only
That's
if it's
cool.
fun. Yeah.
I feel like it's rare to have parents supporting a music career.
That's what I
Because it's kind of a
hear.
scary industry to go into.
Yeah, that's what I hear. They've been nothing but super supportive. So my sister's the lawyer, so they have someone who went to school for
Okay, they have
so
that.
They're like, so I get to do this.
That's cool. You're like, you better stay a lawyer
Yeah.
or this isn't going to work. So then you went to school for acting?
Yeah, I went. When I was young, I got into the Stratford in Canada. There's the Stratford Festival.
Which is like a really big deal.
Yeah, it was exciting, and got to do Shakespeare. And I always was writing songs, but I was always doing acting and animation, kind of everything. I love to perform. I love to be creative, and so you get to kind of be creative in a different way when you're doing these roles. So.
And then that sort of evolved into musical theater, or were you doing musical theater before that?
I guess I was doing everything all at once. I don't think it was ever... I wanted to do everything all the time, but it's really hard to do everything all the time, to balance it. But I tried to kind of... If I was doing 8 shows a week, I would be in the studio during the day, and then I would go do a show. And then get up and do a studio in New York. I would... On Mondays, our only days off, I would go and play at Rockwood or... some small place in New York and just test out songs. And
that's crazy.
Yeah,
because I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to choose either like a career on Broadway or a career in pop music, and you're kind of doing it all.
I kind of love it. I love it so much, so I'm trying. It's definitely not easy, but you have to make a decision at one point, because right now I'm taking a break just to focus on this. But sometimes you get the itch. You're like, oh, I just want to like be back on.
Because you did Hairspray on Broadway, and then also at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, the Hollywood Bowl was crazy.
Yeah, people get really, and then you were with Nick Jonas.
Yeah,
what was that like?
He's awesome.
Tell me everything.
He is such a nice guy and works so hard. Like, you see, he deserves everything. He's a superstar. He's so talented and really cool, down to earth.
So when you see yourself in the future, do you see yourself as like pop star or as Broadway star? What do you see yourself doing?
Right now, doing the music and just get the songs out and be able to release a full album and tour, and that'd be awesome.
And did you always, when you started singing, write songs while you were singing them, or did that one come before the other?
Yeah, I was writing songs to like my dog or my cat when I was little, like embarrassing things, and you're like, I love you so much, those kind of things. And then it just developed, and then I met a lot of mentors that have been just fantastic to me and would take me in the studio and just really help hone your craft at writing a good pop song. And I'm still learning. Like, I love collaborating. I love working with amazing writers and producers and learning. Is
that a scary process? Because I feel like it's like, here's my diary, let's write a song about it.
Definitely. Sometimes it's really cool. Like, the people that I've been writing with they become such good friends of mine, because you can kind of go in the studio and be like, okay, don't laugh.
I have a lot of feelings.
I have a lot. This is what I want to talk about. So, yeah.
That's awesome. So do you typically write in the studio, or do you write at home, write wherever?
It depends. Like, sometimes I'm driving, I'm stuck in LA traffic, and all of a sudden, like, this lyric will come to me, and it'll turn into a chorus, and I'll just, pull over and sing it into my phone or something, and then get home and have something structure there, and then go into the studio the next day. And sometimes we write just from a track. Sometimes it just depends.
That's cool.
What
artists would you say have influenced your sound the most?
So many. I mean, I love Pink so much. I love Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
Yeah.
Those guys are so cool. And Michael Jackson, of course. I love Lenny Kravitz. There's so many, and it's kind of like a variety. I also love this artist named Amos Lee, who does a lot of kind of jazz, blues, which is not the stuff that I do, but his lyrics are so cool, and his melodies are awesome.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
If you had to compare your sound to anybody, if somebody said, who does Tara sound like, who would you say?
That's a tricky question. I feel like people have told me it's kind of not quite Pink and not quite Colby Calais. They've said it's somewhere in the middle. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's hard for me to hear it, because you hear yourself and you're like, I don't know who I
do you keep in mind when you're writing, especially if you're going into pop music, because you kind of have to have an image and a brand, do you keep in mind like who you are as the artist, and does this song go with the other ones, or you just kind of see what happens?
Sometimes you try not to. When you're in the moment, you want to write from a truthful place, like it all comes out, and then at the end you kind of look at the body material you have, and you're like, okay, what is there one thing that doesn't quite fit? How can I fix it so that it blends with all the other stuff? But definitely, because I think that I also, who you are, so you kind of, that is consistent through all the songs that you write. But sometimes there'll be a chorus, and you're like, that's not me.
Why am I rapping?
I've tried a couple times with some of my co-writers. I'm like, I just want to rap. They're like, They're like, no, you're not a rapper.
Maybe not.
That's why Prettiest Girl, if you hear, it's like, woke up today, there's like a little bit of a sing-song, and it's kind of like, I I don't know. That was just
Yeah.
something that evolved.
I know, I
from
like
me
that. It's very,
saying
like,
that I wanted
yeah.
to rap. They're like, you can do that.
That's as far as we'll take you. So let's talk about the single. It's very
Yeah.
sassy,
Oh, cool.
very in your face.
That's cool.
Talk to me about why you approached the song the way you did.
Well, I feel like I just wanted to write a song that said it's okay to be vulnerable. It's
Yeah.
okay when you have a bad day, because we all have bad days, and we are not, you feel like you're not the prettiest girl in the room, even though you really want to be. And so I feel like I wanted to write a song that said it's okay that you're having a bad day, and you can call up that friend or boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever it is in your life, and they kind of help you be your best self. And not that they're going to solve your problems, because it's not, but that it's okay to have those days, and tomorrow's going to be, it's going to be fine.
I like
you're going
that.
to get through it. So even though you've got like tears in your eyes and you're pushing
gets
through.
better.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So I wanted to be a really positive way to say that. So
And this is kind of like the intro to Tara for the pop world.
yeah, I believe, yeah.
And the song is taken off. Does that feel cool to see all the buzz about it?
Yeah, that has been, it's so exciting. The most exciting part is to see how you're like, yay, people get it. That's awesome. That's cool. And I can't wait to actually get out and play all the other songs we have, because we have a lot of great stuff.
So you're working on an EP or an album?
Album. We'll release an album. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've already got the second single done called This Crush. So that's ready. And then we've got other songs. So it's a fun summer song. So.
Is it like the same vibe as Prettiest Girl in the Room, or what can we expect?
They all have the same thing. It's pop. I want to say it. It feels, it's not 80s, although it has like a reminiscence of the 80s. So it's fun. And I did that with the same producer and also mixer that I did Prettiest Girl with.
Oh, okay.
So Greg Collins and then Chris Lord-Alge, who I was fortunate to work with both those guys.
That's awesome.
So they were, I'm still pinching myself that
is really
happened.
Cool. When can we expect it?
Probably, I shouldn't say soon-ish. We just released Prettiest Girl, so I feel like I'm like jumping ahead of myself. I'm like, we're going to release this. And
tomorrow.
They're probably like, why is she saying that? We don't know when we're... So as soon as they say it's, the time, then we'll release it. Yeah.
Is that hard to sit on the songs when you like have them done and you know what they sound and you just want people to hear them?
Kind of. When some people heard Prettiest Girl in the Room, I saw the reactions there, and I was like, are you just saying that? 'Cause they're like, no, this is... And so to have it out right now and the video out and it do so well it's cool. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So then do we have plans for a tour? What's coming up next for the rest of the year?
That would be amazing. Right now, I'm going to be hitting some radio stations. There have been stations who've been adding it to their playlist, which is great. So I'll be going and playing live. And, doing some shows. I have a band who you see in the video. So I'll have that soon for people. We're putting that together. Yeah.
Do you have a preference, playing live or being in the studio?
They're both totally different. I love both. And when I'm in the studio... time goes by. You're like, wow, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's so cool. And when you're on stage, there's that immediate response from the audience, and like going to live concerts. There's nothing like it. No matter what happens with technology, I feel like having music is always going to be around, and people are always going to want to go and have that experience. And I love going to shows. I love getting up there and having my band and there's just nothing like it. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Working on maybe my second or third album and touring and just doing everything, still performing, like hopefully doing shows and animation. I've done a bunch of stuff. I've been fortunate to kind of dabble in it. Yeah, so I hope to do it all.
Do you ever think you'll return to Broadway?
Yeah, that would be so cool. I mean, the show that we worked on, First Wives Club, that I did, it was a pre-Broadway run. We're waiting to see when that's going to go to Broadway. So that still could. You never know.
Yeah.
But we're all excited, and, you never know.
I love the movie.
It's so much fun.
It's so good.
I got to play Alex.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
They need to pick that up. Please. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me, Jason.
So we can get the single on iTunes right now.
Yes.
And go ahead and plug all your social medias and websites.
Oh, yes. My Facebook, I hope I'm getting this right. It's Tara Macri Music. And Twitter, Tara Macri. Instagram, Tara Macri.
Awesome.
And the video's out too. So
perfect.
Yay.
Well, thanks again for coming in today.
Jason.
If you guys want more from AfterBuzz, you can find us on AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we will see you back in here next time.
AfterBuzz TV. AfterBuzz TV.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.